Welcome back to How to Bet, hosted by Daryl Sean and Sean Miller, giving their thoughts, opinions, and analysis on how to bet, where to bet, and who to bet on.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to How to Bet, our How to Bet podcast. Go to howtobet.com, where we'll show you how to bet, where to bet it, and who to bet on. I'm Daryl Sean, along with Sean the Genius Miller. And big week last week. It's time for our Parlay Power Plays of the week. Before we do get to that, though, let me remind everybody watching on YouTube to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit the notification bell, and we'll love you for it. And subscribe to this show. We appreciate it. We have been red hot, so it's a good thing to do to subscribe to this show. Go down a little further, leave comments, good or bad, or if you want swag, you want merch, ask for it, we'll send it to you. And then, of course, a little further down that description box, hit those links. That's where you're going to find Sean the Genius Miller's previews, along with injury reports, odds. They're updated all the time, and exclusive offers to different sports books. It's all at howtobet.com. So get there early and often. And Sean, congratulations. You hit your Parlay Power Play of the week last week. I missed out because Monday night the Rams really played well. Arizona did not, so I lost that one for my Parlay Power Play. I had the other two, but you got to finish it. You got to finish these parlays. Yes, congratulations to you.
Yeah, I won a couple different parlays this weekend. So.
And it's been a little easier lately, and we talked about it in the top of our show that, you know, it was all dogs for a couple weeks there, and then now it's kind of settled in, and you kind of get a good feel for what's going on. So it's been a little easier, and we've been red hot the last 3 weeks. So congratulations to us, and then to you if you've been following along. And making some money. Sean, it is now time for our Parlay Power Plays of the week. And, you go first. Who do you like this week in it's already week 15. Week 15.
Yeah, so, I mean, you know, we talk about red hot. We've been red hot. I'm going to go with some red hot teams here in my pick.
Smart.
Kansas City.
Kansas City
-3 over the Chargers.
Yeah, so it's in L.A. Now, this is a division.
This is a title
rivalry,
game.
But this
I
is
think it's a title game.
Yeah,
if the Chargers win,
game.
Yeah, if the Chargers win, they have both 2 wins over Kansas City this season. They already beat Kansas City early in September. So you look up and they would be tied, and the Chargers would have the tiebreaker because they have 2 wins over it. Kansas City obviously has won 6 in a row.
But the defense is
unbelievable.
We've been thinking for years when you think Kansas City, you're thinking offense and only offense. Defense has been incredible during this winning streak. And so they're a minus. They're the 3-point favorite on the road at the Chargers. This game is going to be off the charts. It's a Thursday night game. Yeah. So it starts the week. The crowd will be crazy. You know,
there's a couple.
They haven't had over the years great crowds, but this one should be a really good crowd, really into the game. So it's Chargers 3-point favorite Kansas City 3-point favorite at the Chargers.
Both teams have 351 points scored this season. The Chargers have allowed 336 points. The Chiefs have allowed 268. So 70 less. I mean, you look at these last 4 or 5 games, 6 games here. You know, in the winning streak, the Packers, they held the Packers to 7 points. The Raiders 41-14. The Cowboys to 9 points. The Broncos to 9 points. The Raiders to 9 points and just annihilated the Raiders. I mean, it was just over after. It was basically over after the first quarter.
I had Kansas City
absolutely
in that
annihilated them, and they just look like they're peaking at the right time. They have the Chargers, the Steelers, the Bengals, the Broncos down the stretch, and have a chance here to get to the top seed, I think, and
right. So
I just really like them. Yeah.
So, all right, so Kansas City -3 at the Chargers is your first of the Parlay Power Play of Week 15. Go ahead.
The second team I'm going to take comes in on a 5-game winning streak and off of a bye week, I believe.
That's correct.
And against just an awful team. I'm going to take the Dolphins -7.
At home.
Yes. Dolphins are lights out.
I would jump on that line now because it's got to go up.
Yeah, the defense. I mean, you want to talk about defenses. I mean, the Dolphins' defense obviously has been maybe second, third best in this streak here. They're just shutting everybody down. The Jets absolutely stink. Nothing to play for. I mean, in fact, if I was the Jets, I would just tank from this point now and just see what you can get.
Get another quarterback? No, the quarterback's going to be good. I still think he's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, and I mean,
they need help. They need a lot of help.
Who's gonna? There's just the Pickett. Is going to be the first. The guy that you want is next year. I mean, all those quarterbacks coming out, Stroud and Young and all these guys.
I like Matt Corral from Mississippi, Ole Miss, but yeah, it's not that big crop.
Yeah, no, it's next year. So, I mean, you really want to start this year. So, maybe if I was the Jaguars, I'd keep Urban Meyer at this point. So, I'm going to take Dolphins -7.
-7 home against the Jets. And then your third game to finish this parlay pack.
I'd take Tampa Bay over New Orleans. I know
it's a big spread, 11.5.
Yeah, I know it's, New Orleans, big win last week, and Kamara's back, but they're banged up. And Tampa, at some point, they have to play a complete game. You think it's going to be at home against a division rival in a game that, they win the game, they win the division, they lock it up, and they get another chance maybe to, Green Bay's got a tough game against Baltimore maybe, so, you got a chance here to get the home seed. So I'm gonna go Kansas City, Miami, Tampa Bay.
All right, so there it is. Kansas City -3 at the Chargers, Miami home -7 against the Jets, and Tampa Bay home -11.5 against New Orleans. That's Sean's parlay power play of the week. I will start off with the Philadelphia Eagles -3.5 at home against Washington. Washington, I think their season ended last week. Heineke banged up. They needed that game last week. They did not play well. They did not show up in that game. I know they made it close at the end, but they didn't show up when they needed to. The Eagles coming off a bye, playing pretty well. They had that one chink in the armor as they started playing well, and but overall, I think they're the better team here. They're the healthier team. I know Sanders is a little banged up. Hurts comes back. Now, I do think Minshew might, I know people tell me I'm crazy, but I think Minshew being just a drop-back passer he can get out of the pocket and run. I think he might be the better choice. Hurts will be back, but I'll still take the Eagles minus the 3.5.
By the way, I noticed that Trey is not wearing any football team
no.
stuff. Actually, he was wearing the old. We can call it the old
skins.
The old stuff. But yeah, I noticed he's not wearing his stuff this week. How about that?
Yeah, he's giving up. So the Eagles -3.5 against Washington.
You think the Eagles make the playoffs?
Yeah, and I'm not a big Eagles fan.
I think they do too.
I just think they make the playoffs.
That first week we had that thing. I just thought the Eagles over-under total was so low.
But here's the thing. They're making it because the rest of the league stinks.
I know. But I thought, I'm looking at this and I'm like, the whole league stinks. Like, the Eagles aren't terrible. Like, I just didn't get it. Like, 5. Like, it was like 5. Like, there's 17 games. They're just going to dumb luck into 6 wins.
Yeah, it was a good pick. Next game is another team that's hot and another team that I think could certainly make the playoffs. I'm going to go with the 49ers -8 against Atlanta. Atlanta also able to make the playoffs.
Big game, yeah.
But I just think San Francisco is the much better team here. I'm going to take -8 at home. So that one, Falcons team, who, they've been winning games, but I think it ends here. And then I'm going to finish it off. I'm going to go to Denver, but I'm going to take the point. I'm going to take Cincinnati +1. I think Cincinnati wins this game, so I take them on the money line. Cincinnati +1 at Denver. The Bengals have been so inconsistent and disappointing, really. But in this case, I just think Denver's not going to beat the Bengals at this game. I know it's at Denver. I just don't think they do. I don't think they beat it. I'm going to call Cincinnati quality team, even though they just keep shooting themselves in the foot. But I'm going to take Cincinnati in this one. So my parlay power play of the week for Week 15: Eagles -3.5 at home against Washington, San Francisco -8 at home against Atlanta, and Cincinnati +1 at Denver.
You think that the passing of Demaryius Thomas will have any effect on that?
First of all, he was one of my favorites. I loved that guy.
I'm a Broncos guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I just read this and I'm like, first he's having seizures at 33, so obviously for football, but you saw the stuff that last week, and
it was emotional for them.
maybe they can use this emotion and carry it into the playoffs.
They might be able to. But again,
better team.
So sad to hear, but
yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah. So there are our parlay power plays of the week. Reminder: you watching us on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, the like. That little thumbs up thing. Hit all those, and then ask for swag in the comments, or leave your opinion on the show, good or bad, doesn't matter. And then go down a little further, description box, and then click those links at howtobet.com. That's where you're going to find Sean's previews, injury reports, odds updated, and, of course, exclusive offers to various different sports books. When we come back, our prime time bets of Week 15.
And we got an extra one this week.
There's 2 on Saturday. We'll be back. Howtobet.com. See you after this.
Let's go.